Okay, here's a quick video teaching you how to make graphs. So I've just put my two sets of variables, my independent variable, which is the number of cheeseburgers eaten per day, and the dependent variable, which is the stomach circumference, into Microsoft Excel. So don't use numbers, use Excel. So in order to make this into a graph, select your two columns of data and go Insert, and then make sure you click on this one, which is a scatter plot, and then you can work out whether you want them joined or not, whether you want the markers to be smooth or not smooth. So click on that one or that one, doesn't matter. And there we can see the relationship. Now, just to make sure we've got it right click on the graph and press select data. And then where it says series, the X value should be column A, and you can see the A's.
Question, please.
I'm just recording a video at the moment. That's all right. Come back in a minute if you want. And the Y value should be column B. So that's good. If you had more than one set of data, all you'd need to do is go add series, pick your X values like this, and click back on that, and pick your Y value. So your Y values might be, for example, in this column here. If you want to name your series, so the name of the X values is number of cheeseburgers, and the name of the Y values, hang on, no, category X-axis labels. There we go. So we can change the title here. Your title needs to relate X and Y. So I would say number of cheese. Oh, I need to talk to you, Ben. Yeah. Just stay here for a minute.
Right,
number.
Okay,
Is Miss Rourke waiting for you?
Oh, I just need to grab a stapler. It's for
Okay,
myself.
I'll come back and get you. I'll come to get you.
Okay.
Number of cheeseburgers per day eaten versus number versus waist circumference.
Do you know when Miss Rock's staple would be?
No, I don't, mate. Sorry. And we would call that graph 1 if it was the first graph. We want to include some axes in this. Axes label, so go add chart element, axes titles, primary horizontal, and then we can put in number of cheeseburgers, and then we can add in vertical axes, waist circumference, and the units measured in centimeters, or in this case I think that would be measured in meters. Now you may wish to change where your graphs start, so if you want to do that, click on the axes, right click and go format axis, and click on this one that has a little graph, and just you can pick your minimum value there if I want it to start at 1. If you want to add a trend line to your data, so we can see it's pretty linear up until that point. Obviously once someone starts eating 10 cheeseburgers a day, they're probably eating lots of other things as well. So you can right click, add trend line, and this has added a linear trend line. Now this hasn't got a very good correlation because obviously most of this graph isn't linear. If I delete these values, you can see our linear trend line actually matches the data quite well. I'm just seeing, oh yeah. And you can see there, if I had entered data into that second one, that second series that I put in before would have come up as a graph as well. When you want to get that into Word, don't do a screenshot, just click on it and just copy the whole graph and paste it into Word. You can do a number of other formatting things, like if you want to change the colors or the size of the labels, you can do all that here. You can also change your graph to make it look prettier, make it look a little bit 3D, and you can change the chart type, but it does need to be an XY scatter. Ugly, don't do that. Okay, anyway, hopefully you understood what you need to do. Send me an email if you need some more help.